here we go, part 3.
It is at this point with the amount of history that's gone that we've been through as a
Yeah, and here we go is the channel that was abused and misused and treated terribly because they supply copyright free music. So somebody, a lot of y'all, owe them an apology.
as a human population.
Here we go.
The Mongol invasion, the expansion of the Roman Empire, travel throughout the Middle Ages, people come into the New World, bringing back slaves back and forth from Africa.
Oh, from Ireland? Right, every race has been slaves. Every race.
Any conception of what their bloodline is.
I call the prejudice kettle white.
So within that beautiful ethno state, you'll come down to the most superficial of analysis. Do you look like a white person? Do you look like me?
No. I've given it
In the meantime,
my whole life. I love it.
stupid people are going to be born. Sociopaths will be born. Violent people will be born. People who walk into walls will be born. Sparta didn't last. But Athens flooded over its own boundaries and became the blueprint for the modern world. And people lionize the ethnic purity of the Japanese, and they're so smart. They don't have terrorist threats, and they don't have terrorist attacks. They don't allow all sorts of other people in. They keep tight boundaries. Yeah, you know what's wrong with Japan? They keep such tight boundaries. It's all the way the data you look at. So what is it? A black pigeon speaks a fucking Canadian, you know, the way he goes Navy hat out. Don't make the mistake of thinking this dude's a U.S. serviceman. I think this dude's Canadian. And he hangs out in Japan, and he takes care of pigeons. God bless him. You know what I mean? I don't blame him. I like pigeons. That's what flings my ass, right? You know? They don't drink Mountain Dew. You know what I mean?
So that is
They chill. They travel large distances. You know what I mean? They absorb the excess bread. Pigeons, whatever, dude. But this guy's gonna lionize Japanese culture for their ethnic purity and the wisdom of not letting in the other. You know, these guys, Japan is such an aging population that they sell more adult diapers in Japan than they sell baby diapers.
we sell
Genius. Do you know
diapers
that they are the newest
and
developments in
traffic
Japan
more
involve
kids
using robots
than
to
anybody
maintain
else.
and take care of nursing homes. They put their elderly literally in washing machines, right? It's a unit that closes up around the elderly
What the hell
person's
is
neck
wrong with you?
because they don't allow the Filipinos and the Haitians in to take care of their elderly like they do in the United States. They don't allow people to come in
Put
and
them in
help.
nursing homes
So they
to be
so
killed?
they are forced with understaffed nursing homes to put their elderly
Yeah, they suck.
through the indignity of
My
not being
grandma
touched and
never
bathed
went
and
to
washed by
nursing
another
home.
fellow human being with sensitive hands, who's going to be listen to them while they bathe them, who's going to be aware of the fact that looking at their body going, bed sore, okay, you know,
Yeah,
instead
so
of
much
opening them
care.
up, you know, and talking to
In a
them,
nursing home. You know.
touching their hair, releasing the natural dopamine and endorphins of human touch, making life worth livable. They're more willing to put their elderly into washing machines.
Somebody needs to wash his mouth out with soap.
It's all the statistics and information that you look at.
He looks at nothing but
Please.
medium perverted information.
Find your assumptions. Find your presumptions and know that if you look at Muslim terrorism in 9/11 and say, okay, we're going to have a travel ban on all Muslims, and they're going to say, see, even the likes of Sam Harris, this brilliant neuroscientist, he's not a brilliant neuroscientist, dude. He doesn't do any neuroscience and hasn't done so for years. He got a PhD and his master's and all this stuff in neuroscience. He's got a guy at the lab, whatever. No!
Have you learned anything yet?
He's been walking around the world talking about being an atheist. Until now, he's walking around the world telling people that there's no free will. Not understanding and engaging with the fact that there's no free will, and therefore you shouldn't put people, accuse people of being this criminal activity or that criminal activity, put them in jail because they had no choice. Well, then what about these Muslims that you so think is an issue that needs to be addressed? Don't they lack free will? And once you get to the point where there's no free will, isn't it just kind of, well, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth? What are you gonna do? Life on planet Earth. The dude was born a rapist. But there's going to be some miracle drug that's going to solve everything. That's a beautiful, wonderful world I'd love to live in. Gee, number 7396554. How are you doing today? Well, it's funny you should ask number 3354447. I used to have this anxiety and fear about rain, but they gave me a pill for it, and now everything is just...
You're the guy on the pain patch. Hey, what is going on? Here's our second phenomena. What was
There's
that?
still variety in the world. I chose to wear a green jumpsuit today.
Wow.
Everyone else chose blue. Doc?
Did you hear it? It was like...
Everyone else is wearing blue. I kind of feel like, shit, did I make the wrong choice?
Oh, absolutely.
I would just create your medication. And you won't feel anything about anything.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Comfortably numb.
Your dick doesn't get up anymore, but it doesn't matter anyway because sex
Your
is
dick
such an
never
unreal
got
thing.
up.
And then it's Logan's Run, and it's THX 138. It's just get your numbers right. Who wants to live in that land? It's ridiculous.
Are you talking about ED?
Erectile dysfunction.
Even if it were the case, the future that it engenders,
I got
and
books.
the belief system that it entails,
Oh, yeah.
is offensive enough that I would say, just like I would protest against God, if the God of the Bible is true, and
Psychological,
came down as
medical,
Jesus Christ,
and
and gave us the
spiritual.
If I say the magic words, I go to heaven. If I don't kiss his ass and say the magic words, I accept him as my one personal savior, because I don't want to be involved in fucked up abusive relationships, I get to go to hell forever. Still, I would say if that was the case in this scenario, send me to hell, you cocksucker. Send me to hell, you... Why? Why must I do...
Right. You knew you were going to hell a long time ago. You chose it, and now you're crying about it.
Right? No, you murderer, right? You savage, you son of a...
Yeah, you tried to murder me. Yeah.
You bad person.
You abusive weirdo.
You terrible spirits. You worker of evil deeds. No way, man. Send me to hell.
You disingenuous demon.
Psycho.
Freak show.
Right? Even if it were the case, you would protest. Some university
I
would call out
protest.
before you and say, even if that's the system that they set up, it's an unjust system, so knock it down. Protest it. Don't go down swinging.
I am.
Don't see Kyle. Keep your arms folded.
I am.
Come what may. Come to the prison yard. Come to the detention camp. Come to the showers.
What is that noise? Huh.
The reason why Muslims...
Very interesting, Sherlock.
The reason why thinking that all DACA recipients, dreamers, illegal immigrants, people overstaying their visa are of a bad type, because evidence exists that some of them are bad. The crime is not the fact that you would treat this criminal as such, throwing them in prison, giving them the death penalty, catching them, detaining them, isolating them from the rest of society, the good people. The crime that's committed by the person seeking to get rid of all of the others is not the treatment of the criminal. If that person gets their head kicked in or gets lynched, who cares about the lynching victim who actually committed the rape? You let that sucker hang, right? I'll pose for a picture. You know what I mean? You motherfucker, right? That's not what we need to be wary of. We lose our humanity not when we treat the criminal as a criminal, the murderer as a murderer, the rapist as a rapist. The crime happens when we treat the random immigrant who has committed no crime. In fact, when we say,
what about the random
your type is not welcome here.
fellow American that comes online, shakes things up, and then my other fellow Americans set out to destroy me and whitewash the crimes that were committed?
all the people of the world.
See, that's really
Black,
rotten.
the brown, the yellow.
It's like
every
white on
shade of
white
green,
hate.
red. Pick a color.
Well, you don't like redheads. What do you want me to pick?
Are artists and dreamers and professional members of society and good people who will go out into a raging river to save a baby or a dog or a cat. And here's the dirty little secret to the Islamophobic, to the racist. The majority of any ethnic type are not defined and described as a criminal because over time, evolution has weeded out the overly violent testosterone-laden impulses of the psychopaths.
Bullshit.
They're rarities and atavistic anomalies.
They grow them out of women.
The majority of people on planet Earth, the reason that there are 7 billion people on planet Earth is not because the general underlying principle and guiding system within most people's brains is to rape and kill and murder and thief and destroy and plunder. No, the majority of people just want to get together and do the do.
No. You know what they've been doing with
Statistically
eggs
defined
and
exception.
tissue.
The majority of people who wake up one day, wake up every day as a man,
Organic
and the majority of people who wake up every day as a woman just want to find another person who's similar enough to them, but with different intermingling body parts,
Did it suffice?
so they can, for some reason that they don't understand and know, do what their parents did before them. Get together, have sex a couple of times, have kids, and then hang out with each other raising those kids, not doing anything else. Except for Valentine's Day and your birthday blow.
That's you to a T.
So, when we say that we are going to take the evidence of the worst behavior of a certain type of person,
Like you.
narrowly defined
Oh no.
by
It's very
subjective
specific.
criteria like national origin and similar shade of skin tone, similar language, similar tastes in music and art and drink, and we're going to say, we're going to ignore the majority, and we're going to allow these people to be defined by these exceptions, not these rules, not these normative standards. The rapist, the murderer, the person who cuts off a person's head with a machete is by definition an anomaly, an exception, an outlier.
Bullshit.
When you allow that outlier
They
to
can
be
trigger
your
people.
definition of the majority,
They have lots of
you
mind
have
control, like you
flip-flopped
know.
and skewed data incorrectly.
They have weapons.
You're going to be sitting there running internal calculations that are going to result in 2 plus 2 equals 5, 7, or 8.
How about 80% of all
You'll never
diseases
get
is
4.
stress?
You'll get negative at best.
Shut your big mouth.
You went to college, you should know.
You'll be predisposed to fear because the other in a modern society like the United States of America or Canada or Germany or South Africa or Israel,
Get moving.
the other will be a constant, prevalent factor. So based on your erroneous assumption and belief system about life, based on your false map of the territory,
False.
you will be predisposed to live in a state of anxiety and fear.
No, I've actually
Negative
eradicated
emotions,
that in
you
myself.
get negative chemicals in the system. Fight or flight, being constantly triggered is a stress upon the cardiovascular and pulmonary systems.
I'm less stressed now than I was 20
You
years
will be
ago.
identified by the other people around you,
Or
the
40
normative
years
standard
ago.
people around you. who get
It's
along
always been
with
the
different
same
people, different
situation,
ethnic types,
Chanter.
at the AA meeting, at church, at the workplace. You will be seen. You will see your websites open on your browser. They'll go, dude, that guy believes in that guy? Holy, who did we see at the Klan rally? Who did we see at the Unite the Right rally?
Wow.
And they will react to you as a scary individual. Not because they've been programmed by society, or they've been hoodwinked, or they've been hypnotized, or blindsided by the liberal media. Not because their system of looking at the reality is skewed. You're the one that needs to be isolated. You're the one who's not seeing things correctly. You're the one who gets angry at the lunch table and talks like a racist, like a person who's filled with hatred, like a person whose anger and fear rules their life. And the women won't want to touch your willy.
Who's
And
Willie?
you'll go MGTOW, and you'll go incel, or you'll go bitter.
You were a
Cat
chain
lady.
jerker playing with porn and games. That's why you're bitter.
And you will cause anxiety in the people around you.
Like your male group of
You will
friends,
fail to
I
make
know.
normative social connections to the people around you that would network you to more and increased business opportunities,
No,
social
thanks.
opportunities, life opportunities. And you might join the gang
The gang.
of the head kicker,
Cult? At
the head
CCN?
shaker, the Nazi saluter, the ethno-nationalist, the Afrocentrist,
Your buddies Z
the African separatist,
and Mel and Biggie?
the murder justifiers,
Right.
the genocide justifiers.
They're all helping everybody.
You will have traded your
Free and
humanity
independent
for a new
media.
role and identity, monster.
Paid for by the
And for
same
what?
people as CNN.
Preserve racial purity? How many of these people that go around in Eastern Europe, in Western Europe, in Germany, in Scandinavia, in Sweden, in Britain, lionizing Western culture, as if the Western culture that we see around us came from the Picts out of Scotland, or the Saxons, or the Vikings,
The cradle of civilization.
or the Visigoths.
Yeah.
That shit didn't even come from the French. That shit came when people had a message that came out of Europe. No, I'm sorry. Jesus Christ, if the man existed, Christianity as a project is what created Western culture, and that's the product of Semitic culture that came out of the Middle East. The cathode ray tube, democracy, liberal, the academy, education, none of this stuff came from Europe, the skin of the white man, the land of the white person.
White people come from
All
all
of you
corners of the
guys
globe.
are the product of the Romans, the various brown people who spread
Just like
out,
yellow,
the Chinese,
black, and
the
red.
Mongol invader, the Silk Road traveler who came up and taught the white man how to read, how to write, how to vote, and to do something more than just knock people's heads in with axes and blunt objects and go blah, 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 blah. You know?
One of your viewers
The
has a
barbarian
question,
became
Shannon.
civilized, not because the barbarian sat there one day and said, you know what?
Why don't we have those toilets that clean your ass in America?
I'm thinking,
Oh, they want a bidet.
no.
Hey,
That's a
Jerry,
bidet. Jerry
Out of
Chahulu.
Rome,
Just dealing with
Out of
bad
Palestine.
guys.
Gee, what's up?
out of Arabia, out of Africa, these civilizing structures came.
Hey, this check
Sorry, I
guy's
have to break
piece
it
of
to you.
work. What's he say now?
And if we go to these people who pride themselves on their ethnic purity, and we look at what scientists now know about, unless you want to be a creationist, about the way the human species developed, the way the human race developed and traveled and spread around the world, and how they got separated, and how ethnic divisions these superficial visual ethnic divisions occurred, they will all tell you whether you travel back in your family tree long enough, not only will you hit brown, eventually you'll hit monkey. But it's fear. It's fear and phobia. It's a pathological anxiety of the other that makes perfectly reasonable, intelligent people think that because one Mexican immigrant who overstayed their visa, or who was a dreamer, or who was allowed to stay here despite having a blown visa, because this individual did this horrible act, that some good will be achieved by taking everybody else that's self-similar to them. You want a definition of a person that's tight enough to include all the people that you don't like, that's big enough to include all the people that you don't like, but narrow enough to avoid the finger being pointed at you. And here's the dirty little secret about people on planet Earth. People struggle with violence and fighting, right? In the absence of the white colonialist invader, the Native American tribes on the plains, on the hills, on the coastlines, up and down the Bering Strait, fought with each other. In the absence of an intervening outsider like the Jew or the Christian or the Chinese communist, the Sunni fight the Shia in the Middle East. In the absence of a different target in South Central LA, the Crips fight the Bloods. So any presumed ethnic purity enclave that keeps out that other, don't worry. Someone's gonna pop off in your neighborhood and shoot a whole bunch of people, or rape or murder or exploit you. So no problem is solved by looking at the world this way. So because it hurts the individual, and because it hurts the society, and because it achieves no end, we can look at this activity and see it for what it is.
And you want to be the cult leader of it.
A product of a normative thought process.
Makes no
just
sense.
Because it's a normative thought process doesn't make it right. It doesn't mean that it's going to be a successful strategy for building up a successful model of the world or having a successful life.
I mean, he's redunculous.
So because it only leads to processes and thoughts and ideas and cultures which hurt the majority of innocent people because of a skewed idea and attitude towards the exceptional criminal and sociopath and psychopath, no end is achieved. No good is achieved. It's a logical fallacy.
That's you in a nutshell.
And be wary, because the supporting evidence.
But you represent a multitude
to the nitty-gritty
of other humans that might not be human.
From the surface analysis,
they might just be too flawed.
The majority of the prison population in the United States of America is African American. Therefore, we can know and understand that the majority of criminals are African American. No! You must go below the level of analysis to talk about socioeconomic factors, psychological factors.
They got your factors, no doubt.
Or inform you why the majority of people in prisons in the United States of America today are African American.
Here's a great stat for you. In our last video, there was 4 thumbs up and 6 thumbs down. So by this point, he's really tripping out, and a few of his friends have come in to help him. And you tell me, who's out there that could actually like this video? I mean, that isn't a suck ass. or isn't mentally stressed. I mean, like to the point of breaking. Or somebody that knows that they're dead inside. I'd like to know who actually thinks he's intelligent.
Because it is only by following through to their root causes as deep as you can go that you will get to the truth and not make a mistake.
You've been making mistakes for years, Tubby.
And get the good data.
Get the good data, tag it.
The right decision all the time. But hopefully, just maybe, may allow you to make the right decision some of the time.
Look at the confusion in those eyes. And those eyes. See that great special effect? Happy Halloween.
What's it say, Chanter?
The blue chicken's calling you?
Oswald Spangler writes, CW is overlooking the Druids. They were great scholars. You know what I mean? According to some, I'm overlooking the fact that ancient Lemuria and Mu were a technologically advanced society well beyond our own.
Right.
Yeah. Now.
Kind of like you deny blood type.
If I don't.
Well, and I mean, beyond the blood type topic. See, the reason he cringes at the Lemu, or the Lemuria, or however you say it, it's because it was prior to Atlantis. And remember, he attacked me for having one sentence out of probably 40 in a show called Spirituality and Politics. So, you know, I get a lot of questions from people saying, did he really do this to you? And it's like, wow, I'm glad people are starting to see the truth of what not only him, but a legion of entities did. They may or may not look like people. Maybe they're bots. A lot of them are Cliff High's love children. But that's all right. Okay, so this is the end of what? Part 3. I mean, my goodness. There's so much more to this. It's ridiculous. YouTube just tweeted something about why is something going on. I'll have to catch it later. Peace out for now, tacos.